that God is such an understanding God, right? Because half my childhood in the church, that's what me and my little cousin used to do. Not even question. We used to go up there, get the little oily cross on our head, and let them speak in tongues to us, and then we lay down and take a nap. Fuck is y'all talking about? They put the little sheet on us in the middle of the church. Look, we laying there peeking to see if everybody up yet.
The Kevin Hart peeking. The Kevin Hart peeking.
Yeah,
what?
Huh?
Yo, the coast is clear.
Y'all bugging.
Coast is clear.
This nigga is crazy.
Nigga said we was going up there.
He be in the building.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
My favorite movies.
Boy, really great Mowgli though.
You started there, but we could get into Bishop. You want to talk about the Bishop? You want to take it away?
I didn't want to talk about the Bishop. I just thought
I thought
you were gonna start wilding on him. I don't want to take it away because I just saw some crazy video of him on Twitter about him. He had a sermon about getting swallowed, bro. That shit was kind of crazy.
First of all, once they start you want to answer for this?
Actually, Aiden might even.
He didn't want to pick his head up.
Hold up,
you want to answer for this?
Time out.
All right,
because this TD Banks like the Diddy of the church.
But how do y'all? Like you said, Bishop TDJakes is like the Jay-Z of church. So how
has this affected the church community?
Yeah.
Boy got mega churches, man.
Right.
All right, because when they started putting out the videos, because there's a lot now.
A lot.
Now, once they started putting them out, your man looked crazy. When Tyler Perry gave him $1 million and he faded, I don't like that. All right, question, because you go to church, so I have a question for you. Because I don't never want to say like it's not real and it don't happen. And T go to church too now, right? So I can ask both of y'all, right? And I've been in church. I grew up in the church. But when people get the hand put on them and they get the Holy Ghost, right? That's real. That's a thing.
You about to say something crazy?
No, my question is, can anybody just do that though? Like if I touch your forehead and I say the right words, can I do that to you without me being like anointed or whatever the case may be? It's a real question. It can't happen, correct?
You could definitely fake it.
All right, because that's where I was going. Because
I feel
the nigga,
hold on,
Bishop TDJakes was in his right mind. He was chilling. Tyler Perry said a couple words. Said, I just was touched to give you $1 million. He touched this nigga head and he passed out. He just started shaking. And I'm like, yo, dog, that $1 million did that. That's not the
Holy Ghost.
No way Tyler Perry touched your forehead and you did that versus him saying, because you was fine just a minute ago. But then when he said $1 million, you just started having a seizure.
It's a Draymond flop.
So let's be clear, right?
So that's why I don't want to be funny, but I'm really asking. Like, I can't just be like, yo, Zay, whatever, and then he pass out, right?
Look. I'm super happy that God is such an understanding God, right? Because half my childhood in the church, that's what me and my little cousin used to do. Not even question. We used to go up there, get the little oily cross on our head, and let them speak in tongues to us, and then we lay down and take a nap. Fuck is y'all talking about? They put the little sheet on us in the middle of the church. Look, we laying there peeking to see if everybody up yet.
The Kevin Hart peeking. The Kevin Hart peeking.
Yeah,
what?
Huh?
Yo, the coast is clear.
Y'all bugging.
Coast is clear.
This nigga is crazy.
Nigga said we was going up there.
Yeah, they start eating.
Still looking? So they start coming out the crackers and shit. Then you get up.
They go down.
Crackers and juice.
They going downstairs to eat yet?
Where that grape juice at?
This nigga said it's
going
nap time.
Bro said I peeked in Kevin Hart eyes.
Yo, let me get anointed first. I'm tired as a mother. Let me go first.
That's this morning. I'm first. I'm first in line. You're bugging.
Dead ass. I'm going to sleep first.
Church
Let
has
me
a
go first. So I'm tired. I had a long night. Yo, let me go first, Pastor.
Crazy.
Yo, Pastor, can I go first?
crazy.
Right, bro. Just wash my forehead. And
I used to hate church when I was younger, bro.
Yo,
I used to like Sunday
That's
school.
crazy.
Yo, you niggas is
Because in the morning, so how my church was in the morning, you go and you do Sunday school, which ultimately they give you like age appropriate information that you can digest. But now once we go to the main service and y'all talking in a context that I don't know,
Yeah, it's over.
yeah, I'm in the back dropping the tambourine and shit on purpose. Like I'm in the back doing dumb shit. Getting plucked. Yeah.
I think that's a resource thing too, though, because you got some churches who had children church
At the same time.
at the same time.
So
That's how my church.
I used to ask all the time, like, yo, can I just go to Sunday school and leave? And as you get older, your Sunday school class advances. You feel what I'm saying? You go to the next age class. Like, and then by the time I get to where I understand the service, it'll be a smooth transition. But forcing me to sit here when I don't understand this turned me off from church. So the second I was old enough to say it's over, it was over.
So that was I was laughing, but that's a serious question though, because that's what and somebody on Twitter responded to me when I said it. I'm like, dog.
I'm with
All I
you.
said was dog. And
I thought you had to be anointed to be.
First of all, boys started wilding on me because I didn't even say nothing. All I said was I retweeted it and put 4 letters DAWG, and
he went crazy.
He started spelling stuff like Anthony Edwards.
No, that's me already.
Did you put an L on that?
So he responded. He goes, I'm not saying he not out here on bullshit, but Bishop TDJakes is a millionaire. Plus, who wouldn't be happy over $1 million donation? I'm like, you could ask any millionaire if they take another free $1 million. They all gonna say yes.
But are they all gonna fall out?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Every million, but he used him being a millionaire. Nigga, him being a millionaire mean nothing. If I went to a millionaire and said, "Yo, you want a free $1 million?" What they gonna say?
Nah, I'm good. I got $1 million.
Nigga, what are you talking about?
But you also don't know what that could have done though, or what that was going to do, because you got to think like on a different level. This is money that you're getting from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's a write-off for them. It's a
Write-off for you.
And then now, that $1 million is taken. That could have paid off the church. That could have paid something.
No, that's all fine. What he's saying
all
is
well and good.
He's passing out off of the. He's not passing out from
he
the
didn't
money.
pass out, but he didn't pass out because
Tyler
Tyler Perry's words. He passed out because of the money.
Wait,
I'm not okay with that.
But that can still be. That can still be like, because when you're worshiping or whatever the case may be, you're supposed to fall on your knees. You're supposed to show gratefulness. You're supposed to show. Now, whether or not, because I think I saw the clip that y'all talking about, because this was a minute ago.
Yeah, no, this is the old. Yeah, this is the old clip.
Yeah. So if I'm
You to caught the Holy Ghost
it
too?
could have been a way of worship for him. You know what I'm saying? Like I think all the extra stuff is, uncalled for, but it could have been for him. It could have been his way of worship, because he's not typically seen like that.
Again,
he's
I don't.
the person that's leading. He's a typical person that's.
I'm not in the church as much, so maybe these words mean more than maybe I missed it.
That you will continue to do everything you're doing. I pray His anointing will stay upon you. I pray the power.
Yo, Medea praying for you is funny within itself.
all over you. I pray His favor. I pray the blood of Jesus will come upon you right now. Keep you in the
Time out. We're done. No, we're done here, fam.
Because it's the people
the
running behind him.
People running behind him to catch him.
Again, I want to play it because maybe the words. Because again, when I listened to it, I was like, I didn't catch nothing that he said that would have caused that when you were just fine 12 seconds ago. So you were just fine. Again, I could be wrong, so I'm asking
you.
you.
Wrong with that response, in my opinion, I don't see nothing wrong with this response so far.
so you think it's a genuine response?
I think this is a genuine response so far. I from what I can see so far, I think this is acceptable.
Yo, Fred.
But
the fact that two
it's
bald-headed dudes ran up
two
to catch.
Nigga, that was 6.
Can we run it back? He will, because not for nothing.
Because he will fall.
He will fall back.
But that so
if he's genuinely and realistically into it.
But you got to think, like, these are people that like he has security.
Yeah,
So
they get paid.
You can get prayed for and hands laid upon you without falling out.
See, it just looks. All right, now, okay, keep listening. Listen to Shorty. Wait. Listen to Shorty. Wait.
This look like the dunk contest and somebody about to come jump over them.
Wait, because explain this to me. What does she mean?
Come on, somebody give God some praise. He's pushing that baby out. Come on, he's pushing that baby out. Somebody holler, push! Push!
So what did that mean?
So like,
Because I even asked that on Twitter, and we were all, again, I'm coming into this trying to get complete understanding.
So people can be pregnant with issues. People can be pregnant with opportunity. People can be pregnant with it's a term of releasing whatever is in you, whether it's like I said, being pregnant with opportunity. You're pregnant with opportunity. You're pregnant with opportunity. You're pregnant.
I'm not pregnant, fam.
You're pregnant with, but it's a spiritual thing. So when they're saying push, they're saying release that, get it all out.
So, but what did that have to do with him getting the check and him doing that?
Again, what did that could have possibly been something, an issue that the church is having, or
Like, was it a
All right,
fundraiser?
so no. All right. So what happened was, and Tyler Perry said in the beginning, he said, you were preaching, and along the times where he was preaching, he said something about $1 million, and Tyler Perry said he was moved in that moment to give the $1 million. So again, I'm not saying that what we just watched was fake. I'm asking if can money do that, or did Tyler Perry do that? Like, which one was it? Because I don't know if I'm comfortable if they say, yo, the money did that.
So,
like, I don't really know how I feel about that. But again, I don't have a place to stand because I don't go to church.
So I don't know if you're asking a spiritual question, but if you're asking a spiritual question, God can do whatever He wants to. He can move however He wants to.
Yeah, that's a fact.
To move. And
But how do I distinguish what's real and what's fake when you do have when there are people we just agreed that niggas go to sleep?
it's called discernment. You just have to have that discernment. So you it may not be really.
So
you may
it
not
wouldn't have
understand
looked.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To me, it's not. I guess it's
by
a
faith,
misunderstanding
not by
thing
sight.
because if you remove the money from it and Tyler Perry said that to him and that happened, then we don't even have this conversation. But it was like you was fine. The money came. He said some words. You passed out. It's like I feel it because now you're also selling something. You're also selling something too. You want people to tune into Potter House. You're selling something. So if I am, and I don't like because I don't like being disrespectful when it comes to the church. So I don't know certain words to use. So I really try to walk carefully when I speak about it. But
For once.
not when it comes to the church, like certain things like politics, church, like because people that's real
Yeah.
shit. So I try to be careful with my words. Like I remember I used to date a girl and she was big on church, and I remember we used to talk about it a lot. And she used to get mad at me when I used to call it a book. Like I used to like the book or a book, or she's like stop saying. Like she used to be on me about it, but it's like, yo, dog, I'm not doing it on purpose. I just don't. You know what I mean? So I be careful when I talk about certain things. But again, I just don't know if that was a genuine reaction off of Tyler Perry's words and him touching his forehead, then it's like cool. But when you add the money to it and you're selling something because you want to get more money, you want to get more investors. Let's be honest, big churches are a business. You want to get more investors, then you got to put on a show.
I understand why he's saying
Again,
that. I think
Again, I could be wrong. I'm fine with being wrong.
I'm in the middle because I understand both. I understand what A's saying because, like he said, through his sermon, it moved Tyler Perry enough for this grand gesture, right? And now, through Tyler Perry delivering his message of this grand gesture, the Lord moves through the room again. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's very possible to feel that and to respond to that. But the other side of it is some of these people have been putting on a show with religion for years. So it's both. Like, it's supposed to be appealing, entertaining, informational. Like, it's supposed to be, or informative. It's supposed to be all of that.
Do you remember when...
So wait, I had a quick question.
Oh, now go ahead. I didn't mean to play this anyway.
So if I'm a member that goes to his church and I just found out he a little freak ball, he been going to the Diddy parties. Do I still go to his church? Does he lose pastor? Like, How does that work?
I mean, that was gonna be my next question once we got there, because I was gonna go back to that. Like, what happens now in
that
the
he's
church?
been exposed as far as his sexual activity.
Nothing.
Does that matter?
Does he lose?
He might get closer to his congregation.
Oh, didn't he fall back though? Didn't his daughter take over?
I don't know none of what y'all talking about. So this is news to me.
Okay, I'll explain it. I'll be brief because I don't even really want to talk about it too much. But it came out that he goes to Diddy's freak-offs. Okay. And we know the freak-offs, they in there wilding out. They've said that he's at all of them. He be in there doing his thing.
And some audio came out of him saying,
"Yeah, I mean, get a little bit of head. I mean, get his rocks off." So, as a does your sexual whatever you do outside of church, does it not matter? No. As long as you're not like obviously underage and no weird shit, like it doesn't matter. No. Because is he married? Like, so if he's not married, doesn't matter.
It matters, but I feel like when it comes to religion and people being, this is why you gotta be careful with elevating people and forgetting that they're humans. Because
that part, that's what I was gonna say.
When they make mistakes, it's like, yo, you forget that I'm still a human. Like, I still have flaws. I still fuck up.
I still sin.
Curse, I still sin.
Yep.
I do all of this shit that everybody else does. Only thing that separates me from you is that God has elevated me to be a
spokesperson for him,
a shepherd to the sheep.
Right.
I'm still a follower because even though I'm a shepherd to the sheep,
you gotta
I'm still following Christ.
Yeah,
right.
So I may sway myself. I may lead people astray myself. But the simple fact is, I'm still a spokesperson.
Which
that
is
God
why I
has
said
put in place for me to reach people. So there's people, regardless to TDJakes' level of fame or whatever the case may be, there's people that you're going to be able to talk to that he's never going to be able to reach because of the relationship that you have with people. So TDJakes could walk in this door right now and say something on this podcast, and it's not going to touch nobody. But if you look in this camera right now and you say, "Yo,
Carlos, suck my dick," it's gonna translate.
Nah, it's not going to translate.
We was doing so good too. Shit.
He messed that whole shit.
We was doing so good.
Fam, you was just talking about us having serious moments, and that's what you do in the midst of it.
Because I knew what he was trying to get to.
We gotta stop.
That was
Not 'cause
definitely
you know what I'm
not
saying.
what
I don't think that's what he was trying to get to.
I can say something into the camera, and it's gonna have more of a reach than if he walked in. I know what he was getting to, but again, we can't. A joke ain't a joke if we can't get serious.
We gotta stop judging people off what sexual activity they into.
But my thing is, again, and that's completely fair. Completely fair, but do we hold? Are we not supposed to hold him at a higher standard?
Because he's a little freaky? No, I don't think that.
No, not because.
No, he said because
of
his position.
Do we
not to that extent?
If I'm an owner of something, do we not hold the owners more reliable than the workers?
But not to that extent, because you still can't forget the fact that he's human and he's still gonna make mistakes. He's still gonna fall short.
I don't know. He broke any laws. Like, was he married? I don't know if
I don't think so.
is married. Like, I don't know that. So I don't know if he necessarily broke any laws. But
see, this is the reason why it's hard for people to go to church. This is the reason why it's hard for people to look at pastors or whoever.
Because it's like you can't do nothing. You can't do shit. Yeah. Right.
And that's a very hard and tough path to follow.
My mom. So she was going to the church downtown. I don't even care. It was the church downtown. I'm gonna say on Alexander and 4th or whatever that is right there. And she had been going there for years. She bigs up that pastor. She talks about him all the time. He ended up sleeping with one of the girls and he got her pregnant, and he kicked him right out of her. He had to go back to Chicago, whatever the case may be, got him right up out of there. So I'm like, so what's the difference in like
your congregation?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Who calls the shot? So if
so the church in that particular situation, the church trustees ended up making a vote. So the church votes on what
they should do. They bring it to, so like there might be somewhere where TDJakes is sitting around the round table and they having that discussion with him.
Yeah. But he's not going to get removed. I can tell you that right now. He's not going to get removed. He's not. I thought he stepped down. I thought his daughter, I could have sworn I saw a video where he like anointed his daughter to take his position or something, but TDJakes I feel like is a different he
that. He's doing all of this, right?
a little too much.
And then there's a woman on the dais screaming, "Push the baby out! Birth that baby! Push the."
I'm glad you explained that because I was so confused at that. I'm glad you explained that.
Or is
part.
this about to turn into like a whole nother scene, like a lost scene from Eyes Wide Shut? Like, this shit is looking a little weird. I mean, if Bishop Jakes was at a Diddy party, there could only be two reasons: money or sex. That's all that happens
Who was
at
that?
Diddy parties.
Zay in the back?
Money and sex.
Said, sounded just like him.
That's funny.
I hope it was for money.
Charitable contribution.
I hope it was for money, because arguing about who's going to put the strap on is,
She started.
that can be a very uncomfortable
Wildin'.
situation.
You gotta argue with them Clippers, my girl.
Shit.
We're going to pray on it. Praise
Got the Steph Curry lineup.
Oh, Jaguar.
So that was gonna be my
I wasn't even
next
looking
question.
up. That's Jaguar.
Next question,
Yeah, she different.
because
She
if
an
it
artist.
has, if he didn't break any laws, right? I don't even want to fucking ask this. If he didn't break any laws, but he did something with men, it doesn't change anything because of the way that the church views it. I'm just asking.
So at this point, like, it gets to a point where it's just like God is gonna put whoever in place that He's gonna put in place,
And it doesn't matter.
and I'm not saying
It doesn't matter, but
there's certain people fuck up, bro.
shit happens. I get it.
Shit happens. People fuck up. Nobody is perfect. If you walk around and he walks around and he doesn't do anything wrong, that's where you need to be concerned at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's where
The perfect pastor.
Yeah, that's where you need to be concerned at.
As you start deep diving and finding
Now
some.
you-
Then he really he the one with the skeletons. He the one with the skeletons. That was a great conversation, fellas. See, those be the ones that I was telling Beast on the way here. Those be the conversations that people be looking for from us. We still find jokes in there, but we still are able to give them a little bit of information.
Yeah, you fucked it up.
Nah, it's Carl suck my dick.
Yo,
I didn't fuck it up. I just knew what he was saying.
We can't be talking about religion with telling somebody suck your dick.
Oh, that's what y'all was saying.
We gonna leave.
We talking about getting
I
anointed
didn't put
and all
the
this
two and
other
two
shit.
together.
Yeah.
He trying to talk about how God gives you blessings through pregnant, and you like, oh yeah, you're right. Carlos, suck my dick.
We gonna leave that in this year though.
Nah, that's a fact. We leave it stand
Yeah,
on business, motion, and Carlos suck my dick in 2023.
Yeah.
Those are the three things I'm leaving in 2020. What y'all leaving in 2023? Before I get into my next topic, because
What do I want to leave in 2023?
Water right there. Shit.
like what y'all want the game to just stop doing? Fuck you, just what do we leave?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, like what do you want niggas to stop?
I don't really have nothing.
Cause you don't ever be caring what niggas do.
It ain't that I don't care.
Oh, that's the phrase I wanted to add to that. It's giving. I hate that one. That one pisses me off.
I just want niggas to stop using it. Women can use that one. I want niggas to stop saying it's giving.
Why do women have the catchiest lingo?
First, all right, prime example. When No Cap came out, I immediately knew that was too cool for me. So that's why you never hear me say cap.
All New York City stuff.
When y'all hear me say cap, I was like, oh, they got me.
The city-
That's one
the
slang
city-
I can't get.
The city started and it come upstate.
Any slang though, like
I feel like Cap started down south.
feel
Though.
like that's
It
what
used to be
happening,
that.
bro.
Cap definitely started down south.
Cap
Yeah.
is a Atlanta down
Nah,
something, but when
I
I heard it, I immediately knew, oh, I can't do that. That's not one of my slangs.
Yeah, that
That's
don't
just
go
not
with my
bag.
shit.
Fact.
Like,
Fact.
like that's too new.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's too.
So women lingo. He said, "Why they lingo be?" They draw from a different place that gives them a lot of content, right?
Right.
Yeah, they can get lingo from anywhere.
No,
Like,
they
Fact.
get lingo from
Icy
Housewives
Spicy.
and Nobody.
And Drake albums.
Right.
Anybody. Tank.
Half of Drake's songs
Summer
be
Walker
women
bars.
fucking
Yes.
quotables.
That's how you learn them.
Like
When he posted
Chris Brown literally dropped that album saying it's giving Christmas last year, like,
You
which
know
is
how
fire by
many-
the way. But
You know how many posts I seen that I later heard and like, oh, that's where they got that from.
Yep.
That's a fucking Drake
every time.
lyric.
Yeah.
bro,
Facts.
no, Drake got it from the bitches.
I thought that bitch was
That's what he make
disrespected
music for.
a
He don't make
second.
it for us.
They got the dopest.
He don't make it
bro.
for the dogs.
Niggas don't got nothing.
Housewives and Nobody,
Right.
Good Girls everywhere.
What's the Zeus joint? Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, now that's TV and all that.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, question.